All right, so we are going to work on our art criticism of Pierre Mondrian. I have split my screen, so on one side I have opened up the Google assignment, and then on one side I have the actual assignment in Schoology. So this one over here, you'll click this assignment, and you can see it'll give you the lovely picture. I am in the teacher version, so mine says in progress and submissions. Yours will have an option up here that says my document. You'll click on that to get over to this one that's over here on the right hand side. So we're going to fill out this art criticism about this artwork right here in this picture. The first three things that it asks you to fill in are the title, the artist, and the date. All of this information can be found at the top of our picture up here. So the artist is going to be Pierre Mondrian. The title is always going to be in italics, so the slanted font here where it says The Gray Tree. And the date that it was created in was 1912. So you'll need to come over here and fill those things in. There's a little text box already here for you. You just double click and you can start writing right in that box. I'm not going to do it because you can already read it right over there. It seems silly to do it again. The next thing we need to do is the describe box, or these four boxes down here. Again, these are text boxes, so you double click and you can write right in them. And you'll be able to type up your response. The first one says describe, and what this means is you want to describe what it is you see in this picture. I want you to list out your description, so they don't have to be complete sentences, but at least like 3 to 5 things that you see when you look at this picture. It can be things like, I see curved lines, or I see gray. You could say, you know, you could see there's paint strokes on here. There's a lot of different things that you could come up with for describe. So you could like bullet point those out and write those in the describe box. While you're doing that, just pause this video, and then when you're done writing the describe box, you can unpause me and come back. Welcome back. All right, now we're going to move on to the analyze section. In the Analyze section, we want to look at the elements and principles of art that are going on in this picture. For this project, we talked about line and value. So I want you to talk about what types of lines and what types of values do you see. So for the lines, you're going to talk about, you can take out that, like open in a new tab, that interactive notebook where we took notes on what lines look like. And I want you to talk either about the types of lines that you see, the direction of lines that you see, or what kind of combination of lines that you see. Those were those 3 things we talked about. And I want you to tell me where you see it. So not just I see curved lines. Where? Where are the curved lines? For the analyze, this should be a complete sentence. You'll also do a second sentence about value. We have those vocab words of tints and shades. Again, I want you to tell me, where do you find the tints? Where do you find the shades in this artwork? Again, complete sentences, and you're going to pause me right now to complete that and come back when you're done completing the analyze section. And we're ready to interpret now. When you do an interpret, you want to tell what you think is happening in this artwork. What is the story? What is the purpose? What do we think this is? So now this artwork is an abstract artwork, meaning that the subject of the artwork is not necessarily a recognizable object. However, this is actually one in a series of Pierre Mondrian of his progression towards abstract. So he is basing this off of a real-life object. In this case, the title tells us what it is, The Gray Tree. So I want you to write a sentence about why do you think he was painting this gray tree? Why do you think he chose to do it this way? And again, when you're done writing, or pause me right now, and when you're done writing, unpause me, and we'll get to the last section. Okay, ready for judgment? This is the part where you get to give your opinion. And this question that you're answering that you need to give your opinion on is this a good piece of artwork? You have to describe, and then you have to tell me why. So I don't want just like a yes, it is good. Why? Why do you think it's good? What about it's good? Or if you don't think it's good, What about it is it bad? Like, what don't you like in this artwork? Again, that's a complete sentence for your judgment. When you are done with that, you can click the submit button on Schoology, which again, I don't have one from the teacher version, but if you were in your document in Schoology, there would be a submit button at the top right-hand side. And that is our art criticism.